Good morning, world. I just want to get on this morning and share a dream that I had about 6 months ago. So, I had a dream that I had a really nice garden, and I watered it, and everything began to grow and produce fruit. And right at that moment, in full spring, summer, when everything is nice and grown for me to be able to reap and the benefits of my garden, this huge snake started to move around in my garden, and it really upset me because I went inside because I was, I don't like snakes. But the dream was really deep, and it made me think about how important it is to, guard your seed, guard your garden, and that's the main thing in the dream that really upset me the most, was that, the timing of it all. Like, after I done did all this work, here comes this snake, this, devourer, trying to come in and rob me of my, the benefits of my garden. So I say all that to say, this is my second year of actually having a garden in the natural. And a few days ago, I noticed there was something digging in my flower, in my beds. And I was like, oh, heck no, so I went and I let it happen for a couple of days, and I was just like hoping that, maybe this thing would go away, but obviously when something knows there's food or something, it's not going to go away. So I went and I put these fencing up. And so, of course, that I put it on 2 of my beds, and that, made it didn't go back into the garden. But what I did notice, the beds that I did not put a fence around, then that's where the whatever it is, it started to dig into this bed, and it even pooped in my bed. So it's like a big hole there. That's called a leaf of life. And so it kind of messed that up. It bent it all up and everything like that. And I just wanted to take a moment to say that, it's not always the ground that we sow into. And, as long as the ground is good, I've always heard that in church, make sure you're sowing into good ground. And that's very true. But you can't walk away from that seed. You got to water it. You got to, guard your blessings. You can't just, not know that there's always threats, and you got to protect it. Because if you don't, there's all kinds of different things, that is coming against you, reaping all that you labor for. So anyway, that's just what I do. I always kind of look at things spiritually and, in the natural. It's just like you really have to stay woke, have discernment in life, and, and always guard, what's yours, and whatever, your plan and the purpose that God has for your life. And whatever you sowing into, you have to protect it. And I just wanted to share that. And I'm putting a fence up today. I just have to, because I'm not going to put all this work in, and then here comes something just devouring up in a day what I've been sowing. And another thing is, you have to also always have like a backup plan. So I'm always planting new seeds, so that if something happens with those seeds, those seedlings, I can always, plant it again. Because sometimes that happens too. There's always insects and different things that could kind of kill off your plant. So you got to always sort of have a backup plan. So I just wanted to share that. Just my little, tidbit. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.